We live in an era where the news is a product, and the algorithms decide what we're allowed to care about. A few years ago, the entire world stopped for George Floyd, and a global movement filled every street. But recently, on a dark pavement in the UK, an 18-year-old student named Henry Nowak was stabbed, lied about by his attacker, and handcuffed by the police as he took his final desperate breaths. Yet the global camera stayed dark. Why does one tragedy spark a revolution while another is treated like a localized statistic? Is it skin color, the border, or the narrative the media wants to feed the machine? All lives matter, young, old, black, or white. Let's do a raw report on the selective memory of the modern world. The television screens lit up the global sky when George Floyd took his final breath and we watched him die. A wave of public fury that broke through every door, from the streets of Minnesota to the distant British shore. And I get the anger, I understand the cry when authority abuses power under watchful eye. I roll the clock forward to a street in Southampton town where an 18-year-old university student is bleeding on the ground. Henry Nowak walking home, stabbed 5 times deep, while a cold calculating killer watches a family start to weep. The police arrive at the scene, but the narrative is spun. The killer points the finger at the dying innocent one. A false accusation of an attack in the dark, and the officers react without checking a single spark. They put the cuffs on a boy who's telling he can't breathe while his life is slipping away and the shadows start to weave. Handcuffed as a suspect while his internal organs fail. An absolute catastrophe passing for a justice trail. But where are the global marchers? Where is the media storm? If a life is a life, why did the world forget to whisper this teenager's name? Oh, does a life only matter when the cameras wanna track the view? Does the color of the skin decide the justice that is due? Black, white, or Asian, old or young, or whatever you are, why does the media spotlight only travel so far? Is it because it happened in the UK under an overcast sky, where we bury our tragedies and don't ask the reasons why? Because the media machine thrives upon the friction and the heat of an American explosion running rampant down the street. They want us divided by the pigment and the place, turning human agony into a tribal race. But common sense says a mother's tears feel exactly the same, whether it's a US badge or a UK council name. Henry Nowak's father looks at an empty bedroom floor, carrying a lifetime of trauma that has broken him to the core. Failed by the system that was meant to keep him secure, while the international narrative remains completely pure. Love thy neighbor as yourself, it's the rule of the earth, the foundational law that doesn't measure your birth. We shouldn't need a viral video to make us give a damn about the brutal execution of a regular man. A life is a life, a soul is a soul. In selective outrage, you'll never make the culture whole. Break the media spell, look past the screen's design, and treat every single human being at the end of the line. Whether you're young or old, no matter the shade, every single soul is part of the blueprint that was made. Minnesota to Southampton, the contrast is real. Why does the algorithm decide what we're allowed to feel? Handcuffs on a dying boy, a killer telling a lie, while the regular working people are left to wonder why. All lives matter, keep the standard plain, stop weaponizing the color for a political gain. Speak the names equally, stand on the ground, get standard. Life only matter when the cameras wanna track the view. Does the color of the skin decide the justice that is due? Black, white, or Asian, old or young, or whatever you are, why does the media spotlight only travel so far? George Floyd, Henry Nowak, 2 tragedies, but a massive double standard in the eyes of the global media. A life is a life, no matter the color, the gender, the age, or the country. Wake up, stand your ground. Silent report music, the unfiltered report. Stand ground.